Hey, what's up, dispatchers? It's your favorite freight dispatch trainer, Antoine West, back at you guys with another video. And in today's video, I want to go over a very, very important subject matter within the freight dispatching industry. So what my goal is to do is to help more freight dispatchers build sustainable freight dispatching companies that earn you revenue now and on into time, right? I don't want you just having some company that survives 2 or 3 months, right? I want your companies surviving a decade or more. And how I plan on doing this is by giving you my step-by-step proven framework. And one of the most important things I pay attention to in my business is the KPIs, the key performance indicators. So in this video, I'm going to give you the very most important key performance indicator in your business. And I promise you, if you follow this KPI, if you keep awareness on this KPI, your business will only scale over time. So let's get right into this. So what is a KPI? A KPI is a quantifiable value that indicates how effectively a company is accomplishing its primary objectives. It is used to assess the success of an organization or specific activities within it. KPIs are critical for monitoring performance, identifying areas of improvement, and making informed decisions to propel the business forward. So KPI, key performance indicators, basically numbers that we need to always pay attention to, keep an eye on within our business, and we need to make sure these numbers that represent certain performance indicators within our business, we need to make sure these numbers are always increasing, because if the numbers are increasing, your business and your revenue is increasing. So the importance of KPIs, they monitor the number of owner operators signed up each month, which provides a clear measure of the company's ability to attract and retain independent drivers, which is crucial for monitoring a healthy fleet. So you need a KPI that monitors the amount of drivers signing up with your company every month. This KPI helps in evaluating the effectiveness of recruitment and retention strategies, allowing the company to identify successful tactics and make necessary adjustments to improve performance. So with this KPI, if you notice that any of your KPIs are decreasing, then that would mean you need to evaluate the effectiveness of your recruiting, your marketing, and your sales, right? So if you're not keeping track of the numbers, then you don't know where you're at. You don't know the health of your business. Tracking the monthly influx of owner operators enables the company to forecast capacity and plan for operational needs, ensuring efficient allocation of resources and optimal service delivery. So if you track the amount of drivers you're signing up with your freight dispatching company, if you know that number, if you know that KPI is increasing every month, you know you're bringing in more business. Your revenue is increasing every month. And then if you notice that KPI decreasing, you most likely the following month, if you notice the amount of owner operators signing up with your company during a certain month has decreased, it's pretty predictable that the next month your revenue is going to decrease. If you notice the amount of owner operators you're bringing into your company is increasing, it's pretty predictable to know that the next month your revenue in the company is going to increase. So you start with the drivers. That's the most important factor in your freight dispatching business. By focusing on this KPI, freight dispatching companies can enhance their competitive advantage, as a growing pool of owner operators can lead to increased flexibility, wider geographic coverage, and improved customer acquisition. So I call it the MDRR, monthly driver recruitment rate. This is the most important KPI in your business. This is the most important factor and what you need to focus on more than anything. And most of your activities that you do within your business, they need to be activities that increase MDRR. So MDRR for freight dispatching businesses measures the number of new drivers who are successfully recruited and onboarded each month. This KPI is crucial for assessing the effectiveness of a company's driver recruitment strategies and evaluating the growth of the driver pool within the fleet. It helps in tracking the company's ability to attract, retain, and onboard new drivers, ensuring that the business maintains a healthy and reliable workforce to meet operational demands. MDRR. So MDRR is the amount of owner operators you're signing up every month, and you really want that KPI to increase, because I've been there sometimes when that KPI starts to decrease, or even students that I have mentored have brought their business up to making $10,000 per month in monthly revenue, but then that KPI MDRR began to decrease. And I have many students come through my program when I see that KPI decrease, and I'll tell them, hey, you're going to have to pick up your marketing efforts. You're going to have to pick up your sales. You're going to have to do some more work. And for those people that don't listen, they always end up usually failing, end up going out of business, because basically MDRR gets so low that they don't have any drivers in their truck dispatching business anymore. So I want you guys to focus on MDRR from day one. Everything needs to be about MDRR. So consequences of failing to monitor monthly driver recruitment rate. It can lead to a shortage of drivers and revenue in a freight dispatching company due to the failing staffing forecast, resulting in insufficient driver availability, which can impact operational capacity and lead to service disruptions, ultimately affecting revenue generation, possibly to the point of failure. Increased turnover. Without the proper monitoring, the company may struggle to identify and address issues, leading to driver dissatisfaction, potentially resulting in higher turnover rates and increased recruitment costs. So what this means is, if you don't monitor MDRR, you could have a lot of driver turnover rate, and you may not know the reason. You may have a lot of drivers leaving your company, but if you don't monitor MDRR and see that it's decreasing, and then come up with some additional ways to increase MDRR, your client, your owner operator pool could get very low. It can also hinder the scalability of the company by limiting its ability to expand operations due to inconsistent and unreliable driver availability, potentially constraining the company's capacity to meet increasing demand and pursue growth opportunities. So everyone wants to scale. Everyone wants more trucks in their business and to make more money, and everyone wants passive income. You want to be able to hire dispatchers to work for you, to work yourself out of the job. But MDRR is going to be the most important factor in determining when you can hire a dispatcher to work for you. MDRR is going to be the most important factor in determining how many dispatchers you hire to work for your company. So really, as you increase MDRR, everything else in your business increases. So for me, my first step is to increase MDRR, and then everything else will follow. Your sales would decrease with decreasing MDRR. I want to hop over here for a minute, and I want to show you guys the best tool on the market right now I want to hop over here for a second and show you guys the best tool on the market for increasing MDRR every month. And that's my Leads to Drivers AI program. This Leads to Drivers AI program is going to automate your marketing. So you are automatically attracting, engaging, and converting owner operators into your pipeline. So this system is pretty much going to work for you, and to make sure that your MDRR always increases. So if you look here, you have lead generated. So when you generate a lead into your pipeline, all their contact information is going to show up down under lead generated. And your job as a business owner is to grow leads generated. You want as many leads in the pipe as possible. And then they'll have application filled out. They'll have a form where they can make an appointment with you to talk to you as the owner of your freight dispatching company, so they can talk to you and sign up with your company. So when they start to fill out that application, they're going to move from lead generated to application filled out. When they book the appointment to sign up with the phone call for you, they're going to be moved over in the pipe to the next pipeline stage, which is appointment booked. On that appointment, you're going to send them your freight dispatch agreement, and then that lead is going to move over to document sent. And once they send that document back to you, that lead is going to move over to document received, and that deal is going to be closed. So this is the pipeline system. This is the system that you want to take every lead through. You want every lead to go through this system so they can go from being a lead to a driver. Leads to drivers. That's the name of the program. So your job as a marketer is to get as many leads through your pipeline as possible. We call that pipeline acceleration. If you guys are interested in this program, make sure you click the link below that video so you can enroll in my pipeline masterclass, and you also get your own pipeline snapshot when you enroll. So just a quick recap here, guys. So today we went over KPIs. A KPI stands for Key Performance Indicator. What a KPI is, a quantifiable value that indicates how effectively a company is accomplishing its primary objectives. The main KPI in a dispatch company that we talked about is MDRR. MDRR stands for Monthly Driver Recruitment Rate. Your job as a freight dispatch business owner is to increase MDRR over time. And by increasing MDRR over time, the revenue that you are attracting to your freight dispatching company is going to increase. You are going to be able to bring in an increasing amount of trucks month to month, allowing you to hire dispatchers to work for you and scale, ultimately leading to passive income. But I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you got any questions, make sure you comment down below. Go to my website to enroll in my pipeline masterclass. Thank you for watching the video. You have a great day.